Welcome back to the Ants Subang YouTube channel. Here's an update on my Messor Barbarus colony. I have kept this colony for over a year now, and I must say this species is one of the easiest to maintain. Well, at least for a foreign ant species, they are quite adaptable here in the tropics. They are harvester ants, so I made sure I fed them good quality seeds. They stock up on seeds and do not always finish eating them right away. However, care must be taken as the seeds can germinate. To prevent this from happening, I do not give them too many seeds at the same time. Messor Barbarus are smart ants, and they always stored the seeds in a dry place. For instance, they always store the seeds in a waterless tube in the nest. Therefore, make sure there are plenty of empty tubes for seed storage. Like all ants, they are not able to swallow anything solid other than liquid matter. They therefore grind the seeds into powder, which they then use their saliva to dissolve. The seed will turn into a paste, like when we make bread dough. The ants will be able to feed themselves by absorbing the nutritious liquid present in this seed paste. The downside of this is that they make the nest very difficult to clean. The dried starch from the paste is very difficult to remove, and I find myself cleaning the nest for hours while at the same time trying to avoid getting bitten. I have ideally found the right conditions for maintaining this species, which are around 27 to 28 degrees Celsius, which is my room temperature. However, they can also tolerate low temperatures between 21 and 23 degrees Celsius at times when I needed to turn the air conditioning on as the room was unbearably humid during the long drought season, which can have temperatures reaching the upper 30s. As you know from my previous videos, I got this colony when there were only a few workers and a queen. This is the only way I can get hold of this species, which is to get it from abroad. Trust me, it wasn't an out-of-the-blue decision, but I did do a lot of research before getting them. The most important aspect I looked into was that they do not need to hibernate, followed by the temperature range that they can survive in. Now look how far they have come. I have now got 3 nests attached to one another, and believe me, they are really unpredictable. At times, they are always running around in the outworld, and on other days, they fill up every test tube space there is, packing themselves so tightly together. They are definitely night and day ants, not a single minute goes by that I don't see them doing something. I recently lost 40 to 50 workers and a slew of broods in a refillable test tube after they managed to dig through the cotton and flood the entire test tube. They are not good swimmers, they got tired trying to escape the flood, and they drowned. I now put much thicker, denser cotton at the back to prevent that from happening again. The good thing about keeping these species in a tube-type nest is that the shells from the seeds, the leftover insect parts, and ant poop can be cleaned out just by removing the tubes. Yes, they store trash in designated tubes, and taking out their trash is one of my favorite things to do for them. I am sure you all have noticed the reddish colors on some of the ants, especially the big ones with the bulky heads. They are the major ants that help break down the seeds. It reminds me of the color of cherry fruit, which is what makes them so fascinating to watch. The red colors are not permanent and will turn black once they are fully hardened. At this stage, they are about a month old, and it is a good indication that new ants are being enclosed and are doing well. I too noticed that they take on a few color tones, from grayish when they are newly enclosed to yellow, then brown, and finally black as they fully mature. Therefore, you can recognize the youngest ants and the oldest ants in the colony. The queen, however, will maintain her red head, that's what makes her so easily identifiable and an attractive species to keep for beginners. Well, I really hope you guys liked the update on my Messor Barbarus, and I really enjoyed keeping this species. I will try my very best to keep them alive so that I can make more videos of them in the future. There is so much more to learn from them, and everything I know up until today is new. I was hoping that you could share some fun facts about them here in the comments section. Do continue to watch the video, and until next time. Thank you for watching Ants Subang.